This graph, each dot is representing a Title I school with at least 100 students that are using Reflex as recommended. We recommend if a student is going to use Reflex 4 days a week, we want them to reach the green light 3 of those 4 days. The only reason why they wouldn't reach a green light is that maybe they didn't have enough time in class to get there. Maybe you only had 5 minutes for them to get on a little bit and they need 10 or 15. That's where they can go home and finish working on Reflex for the day at home. So the other thing with these dots I want you to notice is the size. The larger the dot, the more students at that particular school, that particular Title I school. And then what's happening on this x-axis is in regards to the level of Title I population. So on the right-hand side, 100% Title I population, left-hand side moving over to 40% Title I student population, okay? Now historically, like we showed in the past with the NAEP and the SAT data, students that should be on the far right are not going to perform as well as students from the left, okay, when they're coming from more affluent schools. So I would expect, knowing that historical data, that over time, the students on the left, they're going to have higher gains more quickly at a faster rate, if you will, than those on the right. But let me show you what happens when they're using Reflex. Here, day 1, we have about 21% starting fluency. On day 10 and day 20, what'd you notice with all of the dots? Do I have a different rate of change with the student population? We're seeing more of a horizontal rise. So regardless of the level of Title I students, whether they're 100% Title I or 40% free and reduced lunch, if you will, everybody is kind of growing at that same rate. Day 40 and day 60. That's quite a bit. I'm going to thumb back just for a moment. Starting data, 20%, 21% fluency. 10 days, 20 days on Reflex, 40 days, 60 days, it's even closer. And so when we compare from day 1 to day 60, we are seeing a 21% average fluency to a almost 91%, 70% increase for all students, regardless of the spectrum that they're on for free and reduced lunch. That's pretty impressive, I think. As a mathematician myself and working with students of all ages, I really appreciated seeing this information. I think it speaks very well to Reflex, and kids just love it too. They enjoy that it's in a game-based environment, but they're still getting the coaching. They're still focusing on the specific targeted facts for the session, so it's not too cumbersome. It's really focused in, and it gives them just enough motivation to move forward, yet it's adapting in both ways all the time. And I think that that's what's really important with Reflex.